Today's Noahide moment is going to deal with blessings over food. Now, we've talked about blessings that were established by Ezra and the Great Assembly. In this Noahide moment, we're going to examine some of the blessings and how they're applied. The governing laws of blessings presented here are the same as those practiced by Jews. Let's take a look at the blessings over food and drink. Blessings over food and drink are said both before and after eating or drinking. A bread-based meal it has two parts. The main meal and then the after meal, at which time you have drinks or you serve desserts. Many verses in the Tanakh speak of the primacy of bread on the basic idea that it's the foodstuff for man. Because of its unique status, bread has the ability to exempt other foods eaten at the meal from requiring a blessing. This means that if you eat a meal in which bread is served, you only need to make a blessing over the bread at the onset of the meal. The only exception is wine, because it too is uniquely distinguished in the Tanakh. For the purpose of this blessing, bread is defined as having been made from flour, whether it's wheat, barley, rye, oats. You mix it in water and it's baked. Whether or not it's baked with leaven makes no difference. Bread includes pita, bagels, kosher rolls, and matzah. The blessing over the bread is, "Blessed are you, our God, sovereign of the universe, who brings forth bread from the earth." This blessing is like most blessings. It is in the present tense because Hashem is constantly creating and bestowing his kindness upon his creation. Now, after the meal, desserts include the after-meal drinks such as coffee or tea, are not included as part of the main meal. Therefore, they are not covered by the blessing over bread and would require their own unique blessings. Blessings over any grains or food made from grains, any food that is made from wheat or barley or rice or oats or rice. Now this is not bread. It receives the following blessing. "Blessed are you, our God, sovereign of the universe, who creates many species of sustenance." This blessing would be made on crackers, rice cakes, pasta, Pop-Tarts, cereals, oatmeal, and more. Should you have a food that is a mixture of grain or something else, always make the blessing on the grain-based food and do not make a blessing on the other food. For example, when eating shredded wheat with milk. Make this blessing, "Blessed are you, our God, sovereign of the universe, who creates many species of sustenance." You would say that prayer over the shredded wheat only, and do not make the blessing over the milk. This is again due to the primacy of grains. I would like at this time to make a few points of clarification. Personally, when I say the prayers over food discussed, I substitute the word God with Hashem. For me, it keeps my mind focused on his blessed name. You may be asking why these prayers. The prayers discussed are just examples. You can use them or substitute your own. What these prayers discussed do is to provide you with a framework. So what is the purpose of praying over food and distinguishing between the kinds of food that we eat or drink? These prayers help in developing a Noahide worldview. Prayer in all of its uses and forms, purposes, orients your mind and thus your behavior. They are all-inclusive. Thus, the purpose of prayer over food is to give you a perspective. In prayer over food, you are acknowledging Hashem's sovereignty over creation and yourself. This acknowledgement of Hashem's sovereignty carries over into all areas of your life. I hope that you enjoy these Noahide moments, and if you would like to know more about these topics that I've been discussing, all of them will be discussed in the Noahide Mitzvot and Lifestyle course that will be offered in August or possibly early September. You can register at nativ.net to receive updates. May Hashem bless you and keep you safe in our troubled times that we live in.